It is a classroom filled with polite and considerate 5-year-olds.
Thank you.
Please and thank yous are the norms, not the exceptions. I spent the day with Sarah Dixon's kindergarten class at Johnson Elementary in the Tucson Unified School District. And I can tell you for sure, these kids weren't being good just for me. It's truly the way they always act. Sarah Dixon is a seasoned teacher, and she says she has a formula for success.
It's made my life much easier with class control. I wished I had this game last year.
Her formula for success is a game. It's called the Good Behavior Game. Each table is a team, and throughout the day the kids accumulate either good points called a PAX or not so good points called spleens.
If you don't get any spleens, that means you win.
At any given time, the teacher can do a quick check of spleens on the board, and the table with the fewest gets a timed break to get a snack, play with special toys, or just sit by themselves and read. The kids love it, and they work as a team to avoid the dreaded spleens.
It's managed mostly by the students. I do not have to do extra planning for it. I do not have to incorporate it into my lesson plans. That's what makes it so great.
And time after time, when it came to getting kids to act better in class, positive reinforcement worked much better than punishment. Sarah Dixon agrees.
It's been the best thing in my classroom.
Nancy Montoya for KGUN 9 News. Researchers have found that in a typical class of 5-year-olds, there are up to 200 acts of disruptive behavior per hour.
The moment you introduce the game, you'll see the rates of disruptive, inattentive behavior plummet from somewhere around 100 to 200 times per hour down to about 10 or 20.
It's called the Good Behavior Game. It's about reinforcing good behavior in the classroom and getting kids to work throughout the day in teams. The Good Behavior Game is creating positive changes in classrooms. Dr. Dennis Embry, a Tucson child psychologist, is helping to distribute the game throughout the country. He says it works because children are able to concentrate more on their classwork because there's not so many disruptions. Tucson Links funds the Good Behavior Game locally because of the years of research that proves something so simple really works to create a better teaching environment.
And we now have about 3 major studies using the Good Behavior Game, let's say in first grade, and then following children now up to 21 years of age in a randomized control group study. What you tend to see, for example, is by middle school, there's fewer conduct disorders, less tobacco initiation, fewer crimes committed by the children. By middle adolescence, you see much less involvement with serious drugs and alcohol.
Dr. Embry says the Good Behavior Game is about teaching kids impulse control, something they'll use the rest of their lives.
So that they learn that they can control that wiggle disruptive factor by their own power of mind.
Nancy Montoya for KGUN 9 News.